fire.
Let's get ready to rumble! Say make money, money, make money, money, money.
Make money, money, make money, money, money. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Survival of the fittest, you can sink or swim. I've been broke, I ain't never going back again. I need some C notes, some cheddar, and a stack of ends. I need a bowl of dough, I don't need no Facebook friends. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. You got a $5 bill, put your hands up. You got a $10 bill, put your hands up. You got a $20 bill, put your hands up. You got a $50 bill, put your hands up. Holla, holla. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound. I need that Skrilla.
Hello, hello, it's Andy with the Wednesday warm-up call. Welcome, welcome, wherever you happen to be joining us from. We're on lots and lots of platforms today. We're actually going out in 9 different locations. So we're on Twitter, Telegram, Facebook, YouTube, and several other Facebook groups as well. So welcome. If you're watching us, please don't forget to comment. Tell us where you're joining us from. That would be awesome. Okay, so what are we going to do today? Well, we're going to take you through a little bit about our project. What is our project? Well, we are building a metaverse, a brand new digital universe, and we're also in pre-sale of Gmeta tokens. That is the currency we're going to actually use in that metaverse. So that's going to be the only currency. If you want to play games, you're going to need Gmeta tokens. If you want to buy land, you're going to need Gmeta tokens. If you want to do anything in our metaverse that involves a transaction, you are going to need Gmeta tokens. So we're going to take you through a little bit about it, and we're going to take you through about the token pre-sale. I'm also going to do a little bit of news about the metaverse, because a lot of people out there potentially a bit skeptical. This, for me, is like the next .com revolution or the next Bitcoin. This is it, guys, and there's a lot of evidence in support of that if you know where to find it, and I'm going to show you some of that today as well. Now, this is all about the main call. The main call is happening today at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 9 p.m. UK time. We give away prizes, we do a full presentation, and you're going to hear the news there first from the horse's mouth. Gmeta One will be presenting all the information up to date. So there's an awful lot going on. This is a very busy project. It's a huge project. So please pay attention. But what I'm also going to do, first of all, is just give you a little teaser video, which will give you an idea of where we're coming from. Okay, that's just a little taster of what we're going to do today. So yes, as you can see, this is your opportunity to get a slice of the metaverse. Now that video is a tiny bit out of date because we're actually in round 2 of our pre-sale. So the minimum isn't $10 anymore, it's actually $50. But let me show you through the pre-sale launch pad in our back office right now. Also going to invite you to do due diligence. I'm going to show you how to do that towards the end of this call as well, because you need to be informed, guys. You don't just take my word for everything. Please do your own due diligence. Now we are pre-sale of 20% of the total that will ever be released of Gmeta tokens. That is 1 trillion. So 20% is a fifth of that. I can't even remember the price, $250 billion anyway, but we are in round 2. We're doing it in 5 rounds of $1 million. We're actually in round 2 already. We've already raised $1 million, or 153,000 into round 2. Now, if you want to get involved today, what you have to do is just get back to the person who invited you to watch this show and get their link and sign up. To do that, all you need is a Binance Smart Chain wallet, either Metaverse or Trust Wallet, to sign up. And then I would strongly advise you to make a purchase right away. Now you can do that right here. Just buy a slot, 1 slot at least. You can buy as many slots as you want, and you can use a variety of different currencies to do that. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Tron, Dogecoin, and Dash currently. But the reason I said at least buy 1 slot is because you get a link when you join up. Now that link will get you 100% bonus match from level 1 referrals and 50% bonus match from level 2 referrals. But the link will not work until you at least purchase 1 slot. So please do that as quickly as you possibly can, because if somebody uses your link and you haven't funded, you will not gain any benefits from that at all. How does that work? Well, if Miguel, my friend Miguel, uses my link and buys $1,000 worth of Gmeta tokens, I get $1,000 worth of Gmeta tokens. And if Miguel then brings his wife Sylvie on board, he gets 100% from her. If she buys $1,000, he'll get $1,000 worth. I will also get $500 worth because Sylvie would be my level 2 referral. Now, as you can probably work out, if I share this with enough people, I can accumulate millions and millions of Gmeta tokens in advance of the actual launch. Not only that, not only are we giving away free tokens, we've also got some competitions. If you click leaderboard here, whoops, leaderboard, you'll see some top 10s. Now, these top 10s are top 10 recruiters. That's the people with the most referrals who have made at least one purchase. The top 10 team builders, that's the people whose team on level 1 and 2 combined has made or have the most members in it. Then the top 10 team contributors, that is the people whose team has combined put in the most money into Gmeta tokens. And finally, top 10 investors, that is the people who have seen fit to put the most in personally. As you can see in this round, we've had somebody put in nearly $79,000 into Gmeta tokens. In round 1, we had somebody put in 150,000, 96,000 as well. Now, what we do at the end of the round is if you end up in the top 10 in any of these categories, you could actually be in all of them. But if you end up in the top 10 in any of these, you're going to get yourself an exclusive NFT, a Gmeta NFT. Now you can hold that, sell it down the line for profit, or stake it and make yourself passive income from it. Now, as well as that, if you're in the top 10, we will take your name and put it in with the other 9 members, and make a draw for a Oculus Quest 2 virtual reality headset. And we do that in each of these top 10s. So there are 4 headsets to be given away, one in each of these categories. And then finally, we take all 40 names in each of these top 10s, put them into a draw for a 5th Oculus Quest 2 virtual reality headset. Now, as well as that, we've got another incentive, and that is for the first 300 people who see fit to put in $10,000. Now, they will get VIP status. It was that Make Money Money video, as you saw at the start of this show. They're going to get VIP status, VIP access to all of our events. They're going to get early options to purchase new property developments. They're also going to get early entrance into the Gmeta V Education Academy, and many other benefits too. Plus, anybody putting $10,000 in will get a chance to win one of those 3 Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat muscle cars. Yes, we're giving away 3 of those. We will do that after we have raised the full $5 billion in pre-launch. As you can see, there's some people putting sizable chunks of money into this already. Now, you might not be somebody who has $10,000. That's not a problem, guys, because you might know somebody who does. And if you do, guess what's going to happen? If they put in $10,000, you will also earn yourself $10,000 worth of Gmeta tokens. So it's a win-win situation. But this only exists in our pre-sale. So if I would strongly suggest, if you're thinking about getting involved, do so ASAP and take massive action, because what you do between now and when we launch will dictate how many Gmeta tokens you have. It'll dictate how well you're going to survive in our brand new metaverse when it's launched, your spending power, so to speak. Okay, so I did promise I was going to do some news. I'm going to do that shortly. But what I'm also going to do is something I do a little bit of daily. Now, I want to tell you about something that, let's just have a look. Dum, dum, dum. Okay, because people will often ask me whether, what that's going to be worth, etc. Let's just get this up. Sorry. Okay, let's get a calculator going. Okay, I'll just minimize that. Okay, so say you accumulate several million Gmeta tokens just from sharing it or from purchasing. What potentially could that be worth? Now, I'm not going to speculate on that at all, but I want to tell you about some other projects. Let me just stop this for a second. I want to share other metaverses and their tokens. I want to show you how they got on historically. So this is not a prediction that ours will do the same, But here are three established metaverse projects: Sandbox, Decentraland, and Somnium Space. Now let's just look at their tokens. Sandbox's token, SAND. Now you can go to coingecko.com and check this information out. Their token launched at 8 cents. 8 cents. The all-time high for that token was $8.40. Imagine you'd got accumulated a load of those while it was at 8 cents. Decentraland, their token, MANA, that launched at 2 cents. That went all-time high, $5.85. Finally, Somnium Space, their token was launched at 2 cents. It went all the way to $28.12. Now, I'm not suggesting that ours will or go to that level. I am suggesting it could, but that's not a prediction, okay? So let me just share something. I'm going to do what I call dream mode in the back office. Let me just share my screen. Okay. Guys, as you can see, we've raised 153,000. So that's 1,153,000. So roughly, we still need to raise about $4 million, essentially, right, to complete this pre-sale. Okay. We've got 5,000 people in our Telegram group. So therefore, if they all purchased $800 worth, this pre-sale would be done. We'd have raised the 5 million. Or I hear you say, I don't have $800. That's cool as well. You might know 4 people with $200, or 8 people with $100, or 16 people with $50. And if you bring those guys in, you're also going to earn yourself $800 as long as they use your link. So say that's all you do. That's all you ever do. You would have 34.4 million Gmeta tokens, either from sharing it or buying it. Now I've just shown you 3 metaverse projects, but I'm not going to make a prediction here. This is what we call dream mode, guys. This is just to maybe make you imagine what could possibly happen here. But I'm not going to suggest that our token's going to potentially go to $28. I'm not going to suggest it even goes to $8 like Sandbox. I'm not going to suggest it goes to $6 like Decentraland. No, imagine you had $800 worth of our tokens, 34.4 million, and our token, after the sale, the pre-sale finishes, and it goes on to PancakeSwap for general release. Imagine that token only goes to 5 cents. That's all it ever achieves. Well, even in that case, $800 worth would be 1.72 million US dollars. Now that's just what we like to call dream mode. That's not a prediction. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not anything like that. Okay, so it's just a little thing we call dream mode, just to maybe give you a bit of inspiration. Is that not worth potentially taking some action, getting some people involved in this, and earning yourself an awful lot of Gmeta tokens? Now, guys, there are a lot of people who are skeptical. I was skeptical about the metaverse when I first heard about it. It's like, what the heck is this? But there's more and more evidence of adoption, and big adoption from big names. Let's just have a look at certain things that are in the news. I like to start sharing the news every day on this because it's pretty cool. There's some amazing stuff going on. Let me just share my screen. Just some things I've picked up recently. Just articles in the general press, just for things that are happening out there. Here's an article from Forbes magazine, Fitness Metaverse. This tech company trades sweat for crypto and NFTs. Right, there's a company called OliveX, right, and they're based in Hong Kong. And what they're doing, it's genius to encourage people to get fit. They've devised a game which will pay them, reward them for achieving various levels with NFTs. So working out can be good for your belt line and your bottom line at the same time. That's what the article says. So gamers can earn tokens and NFTs for completing missions. So it's an adventure game that requires running varying distances in the real world with their smartphone in their hands. Move to Earn, it's called. That's what they're calling it. Move to Earn. Keith Rumjan, the 37-year-old founder and CEO of Olive X, said in a video interview, for the first time ever, players have true digital ownership of their games. And game developers also can earn more because there's no middleman. So it's a win-win. So absolutely incredible. I just think it's ingenious. Our mission is to onboard 1 billion people. In doing so, I want them to earn their first NFT and crypto token through exercising. That is Keith Rumjan from Olive X. That's what he said. That's his vision. Okay, so that's one use of it. Let's have a look at some other usage of. I'm going to run through 10 amazing and innovative examples of NFTs, uses of NFTs that everyone should know about. This is really cool. Some of the stuff that people are doing with NFTs are absolutely incredible. Let's have a look at 10. I'm not going to go on all day about this. This is a good article because it covers an awful lot. Crypto baristas. The idea here is the sale of NFTs to fund various real-world projects that will be of interest to coffee lovers, including a real-world coffee shop in New York and sustainability initiatives throughout the coffee growing world. It's going to develop its own coffees that will be entered into awards in search of recognition. And this will be done through the sale of character NFTs with names like Sherlock Foams and Boba Bao. Okay. Here's another one. Glenfiddich Whiskey. Owners of the world famous Glenfiddich whiskey brand sold 15 bottles of an ultra rare 46-year-old whiskey for $18,000 a piece, each accompanied by its own NFT. These are very rare. You know, anything now, we're seeing this more and more. Art being turned into NFTs, property being turned into NFTs, anything like that. So that probably the next step will be fine wine, all that stuff. Exactly. So the idea here is the NFT is used to track the provenance of the bottles and their contents. The bottles themselves are retained in the custody of the company and can only be redeemed when the buyer transfers ownership of the NFT back to them. So you're getting the NFT as proof that you own this. Okay, here's another one. Kevin Smith's Kilroy, the filmmaker famous for his cult hits including Clerks and Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back, has said he will release his next movie, a horror comedy as a series of NFTs. Due to release this year, the project will consist of 5,555 separate NFTs containing both the movie itself and associated bonus and behind-the-scenes content. So again, the arts are very, very much involved in NFTs. We're seeing NFTs created by artists, then we're seeing people who have become artists through these, etc., etc., etc. This one caught my attention a while ago. Fly Fish Club. That is a New York restaurant. Like, folks, you know, you don't have to be from New York to know that the restaurant side of it, the exclusive restaurant side of New York, is absolutely world famous, where people, you know, concierges in hotels know the owners can get you a seat in these restaurants, but for everybody else, it's like a waiting list unless you're a A-lister or something like that. Well, Fly Fish Club is the world's first NFT restaurant, and they're going to offer unique dining experience to owners of its NFTs in the real world. 2 different membership levels are available, Fly Fish and Fly Fish Omakase, with owners of higher priced Omakase tokens guaranteed entrance to an even more exclusive VIP area of the restaurant, and it's even more exclusive dishes. This is very, very Manhattan, very New York, guys. These tokens are currently on offer for 4.25 ETH, just over $13,000 at today's prices as of writing. Unbelievable, guys. By the way, this is just so they get access. They have to pay for the food on top of this. It's pure snobbery, pure elitism, but it's very New York. Very New York indeed. Coachella NFTs, world famous music festival, offering lifetime passes in the form of NFTs. 10 owners will get free entry for as long as they hold the tokens, as well as admittance to any of the virtual events organized by the festival brand. They also come with VIP perks like front row access, dinners by celebrity chefs, opportunities to meet and greet artists. It's been reported NFTs are designed to provide royalties to artists and designers involved in developing festival experiences every time they're sold to new owners. This has become memberships and things like this is becoming more and more prevalent in this space, but it's just fascinating to see how people are actually using this. V Friends, these NFTs confer upon their owners to VCon Y entrepreneur and internet personality Gary Vaynerchuk business conferences and workshops. This guy's, well, he's legendary, obviously. It can be thought of as a network opportunity for people who are interested in buying their own NFTs, with holders of rarest NFTs entitled to one-to-one meetings and mentorship with Vaynerchuk. Up to 55 owners of the lower tier Gift Goat NFTs get exclusive gifts from him, mailed to them 6 times a year. It goes on. Midnight Society Founders Pass. This pitches an up-and-coming video created by a controversial YouTube gaming personality, Dr. Disrespect. Again, World of Women NFT project aims to raise money for female-led organizations and initiatives around the world. It's one of a number of emerging socially conscious projects that use the publicity and funds they're generating to tackle serious issues. The first collection of 10,000 images sold out after it was launched last year, and a second collection is due for release. Again, we're seeing that charities and philanthropy organizations using NFTs and the metaverse more and more prevalently now. Clinique Meta Optimist, there you go. This is fascinating because it's a big brand, and seeing how they're operating, because for big brands, it's not just a case of opening up a shop and hoping people will come in the metaverse. Clinique Meta Optimist, the cosmetics brand, launched its own series of utility NFTs, which give holders access to a supply of free products, including the very difficult to get hold of almost black lipstick Black Honey, which has become an internet meme itself thanks to its rarity and desirability. So, again, another use. Here's Mr. Tarantino. He's decided to create NFTs based on the screenplay of his classic movie Pulp Fiction. He did it through a platform called Secret NFTs, which aims to enhance the levels of privacy and security around tokens. The unique selling point was, as well as containing the script to a key scene in the movie, would reveal previously unspoken secrets behind the plot and characters of the cult hit. Okay. So there is a little subtext to that. However, whether or not the auction will actually go ahead seems to be undecided, as Miramax, the film's original distributors, filed a lawsuit claiming that it owns the rights to the script, not Tarantino. So it's not all plain sailing sometimes. But guys, it's just amazing uses, and this is why I do these little news snippets, because it just backs up my belief that what we're doing here is right on the money. We know what we're doing. We know it's what we're doing is the right thing. Now you've got all those uses of NFTs, and all those that ties in with the metaverse completely. Now, as I say, we are building our own metaverse. I'm just going to give you a sneaky peek of that right now. And we've got more and more. Just been off a call with Miguel, and he's come up with an amazing idea, which I can't even tell you about. But let's have a look at our metaverse briefly.
Don't you think we're done? Don't you think we're done? Make me feel alive. Take my hand and run, let me be the one. Let's just take the dive. Night's only begun. Don't you think we're done?
Okay, so that is our metaverse already being built. And, you know, guys, the next thing that's going to happen there is we're going to be building a huge map, which is going to show you exactly what it's going to look like, where everything's going to be. We're going to start building individual little properties on it just to give you an idea of what this thing's going to look like. Okay, so since that video was done, we've actually changed it. We've added a beach club, all sorts of bits and pieces. And the beauty of our metaverse is it's actually going to run on a phone. It's going to run on an average PC. It doesn't going to require some mega machine to run it. Okay, so mass adoption is guaranteed. Okay, folks, as I said at the top of this call, it's all about this Telegram live call today, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9 p.m. UK time, 1 p.m. Pacific. The Telegram group address is right there. All you need to do is jump in, go to the top at that time and click join call. We'll see you then. Thank you very much for joining me. Have a wonderful remainder of your Wednesday. Take care.